Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Hey, what's up guys? Royal here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're hanging out over in X Factor. We got invited here to check out their perfect victory here against Poetic Darkness, completely smashing these guys 90 to 86, 100% total destruction, guys. Absolutely beast mode over here. X Factor is a very formidable clan, very strong, taking on really strong opponents, guys. We got tons and tons of good attacks in this war, so we could play all the attacks, but that's going to be like an hour's worth of film. So we've narrowed it down. We got 3 Townhall 10 attacks, we got 3 Townhall 11 attacks, and we got 3 Townhall 12 attacks, guys. And we're going to start getting into it right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to get into our first attack now. We got Viking coming against their number 23, and he's coming in with that Queen Charge Miners, guys. As you can see in the composition below, he's got that Queen down, followed by the healers. I got a baby dragon here to do a little bit of funneling. Gets picked off here by that air defense, but that's okay. In the eastern corner, we got a wizard helping with some more funneling and a couple of miners to help with that funnel as well. And once we get this funnel down, guys, we're going to drop that rage, keep that queen alive, and then also send in those wall breakers. Get into the base here, and you can see kind of where we're leading her. We want her to go take out that enemy queen and take out a couple more defenses here. Gonna have to deal with that enemy CC. There's the double ice golem coming out, so you know she's gonna get held up for at least 12 seconds, right guys? So we got that stone slammer coming through the top there, takes out the air defense, and take a look at those rocks just opening up all those walls. And this stone slammer is basically walking through the base untested. Nobody's even trying to take it out. Wizard Tower tries now, but way too much health. The Wizard Tower is not going to take out that stone slammer, and it's just going through, causing mayhem at this point. Our queen over in the east, she has to pop her ability. She's not going to last a whole lot longer. We got our miners coming in from the western corner here, gonna keep heals on them as they move through the base. The king, I guess, had done a little bit of funneling there in the west on the outside of the map as well, outside those walls of course, and really just guiding those miners into the core. The last heal here came down, and they're just going to have to deal with some of these higher HP buildings like the CC, these storages, but they fan out really nice here. Gonna be able to take out these defenses in kind of like a long line here, and taking them all out at the same time. Real good stuff here. Bringing in those Townhall 10 miners, guys. So what we're gonna do, we have these 3 Townhall 10 attacks to do first. Then we're gonna go on to the 3 Townhall 11s, guys, and then we're gonna top off the video with those 3 Townhall 12 triples. And we're starting it off here with those Queen Charge Miners. Real good stuff by Viking, and we're gonna get into the next one, guys, right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to get into our next attack here, and we got Mason, and as you can see in the composition below, we got that Queen Charge LaLo in this one, guys. So very similar with the Queen Charge. Queen Charge very strong, you guys. We got another wizard here funneling in the eastern corner. We got our king gonna do some funneling in the north corner, and check out, we're gonna take out these 2 air defenses right on the outside. They even got a third one on the outside up here, but yeah, we take out the first air defense, and then we're gonna head over, take out the other one, check out these clutch wall breakers, throw a nice freeze down on that Inferno and the Expo, lets the wall breakers break open that compartment, and at this point we're taking on that CC, and we're taking on the Inferno Tower. Going to be able to push in the base once this freeze finally wears off. The king is doing major funneling up in the north, doing a great job over there. And as you can see here, the queen has just made it so far in already. We're gonna get a jump spell down here in a moment, and it's really just gonna lead her to go and take out the air sweepers, and the enemy queen just goes down as well, getting ton of value off of this queen charge here. And as the queen's heading into the base, we get the LaLo portion of the attack coming in from the western side of the map, coming in behind that sweeper, guys, and just doing an incredible job. The hound actually here came across, which triggered a skeleton trap, an air skeleton trap. So the queen, instead of going over to this Tesla farm, to this Inferno and Expo, she decides to go and try and hunt down that skeleton trap. Gets pulled through a wall. It's kind of crazy. She didn't just take that jump spell, but that's okay. Mason's not gonna fret over it. He's just gonna be nice and calm, going with the LaLo, and the LaLo's just gonna have to clutch it from here, guys. Got that stone slammer still up. It's about to pop. Those balloons about to pop out. No more spells at this point, but yeah, those max balloons, guys, just do crazy amount of damage, and they actually got a lot of health as well. So you can see here they're taking out Tesla after Tesla, gonna take out the archer tower, and then they're gonna head back and take out this other Tesla as well. How many are left? There's 2 there, about, maybe. And Queen finally comes back. She's like, oh hey, was I supposed to do something over here? she finally catches up. The air skeleton must have died. Real nice hit here by Mason. We're gonna get into the next Townhall 10, guys, right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to get into our next attack here, and we got Black Dragon coming against their number 17, and as you can see in the composition below, we got the double clone, guys. So what do we got? We got an Electrone coming in, guys, and we got that Hound in to do some tanking so that our Stone Slammer can get deeper into the base, going from defense to defense here, and once it goes over top of this enemy queen, we got that Electro come out, we got those clone spells down, and look at this, so much devastation. The balloons take out tons of the defenses, Electro takes out the enemy queen, and that whole western corner basically at that point has just been destroyed. Got the heroes coming in from the northeast. The king's gonna head towards the north. The queen taking out the third air defense here. 2 of them already down in the Electron part of the attack, and then she's gonna work into the east. And honestly, what's left in this base? Not very much, guys. And we got that LaLo coming in from the north. Got the early cleanup in the north as well, behind where the LaLo had started. We got some more balloons coming in from the eastern corner, coming in behind the sweeper. And then at this point, guys, we got the 1 haste down and 1 haste to go. And then we are just completely smashing this base right now. There is nothing left. My music is going crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so many balloons. Flawless attack here by Black Dragon. Just really textbook way to go about the Electron, and completely smashing their number 17. Gonna have to go up here to clean up these storages, but beautiful attack. We're gonna get into the Townhall 11 action right after this. Alright guys, so we're getting into our next attack now, and we got a awesome attack, very unique here by our number 12. I think this is Scott, but we're gonna call him Face Man right now because it looks like a little face. We're coming in against their number 13, starting off with our king and some wizards in the top to do some funneling here, doing some more funneling over in the eastern corner with some balloons and a baby dragon. Going to have our queen charge. We want to walk her towards the east, and you'll see that in a moment here, but take a look at the composition below, guys. We got 4 earthquakes of this. We got a quad quake, guys, in a LaLo attack. We got a quad quake, a queen charge LaLo. Like, when have you ever seen this before? This is just a beautiful use of the quake. in something that is really a dead spell these days. You never see the quad Quake, and he uses it just perfectly, because if you guys don't know, an earthquake spell, it spans over 8 tiles, so it's actually a perfect 8 tiles all the way to where he breaks those walls there. So it was perfect use, real good stuff identifying that. He's able to get real deep into the base here, takes out the CC and the enemy queen, and gets the LaLo coming in from the southeast there, the east to the southeast, followed by the Warden, of course, on air, and just so many balloons heading into this base right now, guys. Look at this. He's got that minions, got that cleanup going already. Only 45 seconds left in this attack, so he's about to just obliterate the rest of this base. Lots and lots of balloons. Queen still going, still picking off defenses. Just a ton of troops left, guys. He used a lot of spells, so he didn't have a lot of spells for his LaLo, but just look how he dominated this base, identifying that he could use that quad Quake. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this before, so I love it. I love to see unique stuff and stuff that you're not a normal attack. You gotta make it depending on the base. Real nice attack here by Scott. I'm pretty sure it was Scott. We're gonna get into the next one right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to get into our next attack here, and we got Send Picks coming against their number 11 here, and we're coming in with basically a Sui Hog attack. No queen charge, you got no golems or tanks of any kind, really. We just got some funneling troops here. We got bowlers, a couple of bowlers taking out those elixir storages, which is great value, and we got some wizards down to create that funnel. Baby dragon, always good for funneling. And then we got a stone slammer to open up those walls, guys, getting our heroes into the base here. And I don't think I've ever actually just Sui Hogged a base before. So this is kind of cool for me to see. The king actually is pushing right in. I think that there's actually a missing wall piece behind that CC, so the king doesn't have to break through a wall, just goes and takes out that eagle artillery there. And take a look at this. They take out that entire northern quadrant of the base. That's kind of crazy. We got the hogs with the warden starting in the eastern corner. They're going to get caught on a tornado trap. Well, some of them are, and some of them are going to run around. Gonna have some of those early wizards doing some cleanup in the east. Got our heroes working on a Tesla farm over in the west, and right now our hogs are just taking a lot of damage. Got a couple of heals down here. We're really just overlapping those heals because they're taking a ton of damage. From all the defenses, got skellies coming at them. They got bombs going off, but you know, those hogs, they just keep on pushing. And Send Picks here, he's holding that warden ability. He's gonna swag that warden ability, not gonna use it here. Takes out the last defense being that Tesla, goes down. The hogs turn around, take care of those ground skeletons. I saw these air skellies, so it made me think of it. But yeah, GG on this one. No warden ability used, which is kind of crazy going against Townhall 11. Real nice hog attack here. We're going to get into the next one, guys, right after this. So we're getting into our next attack here, and we got God of War coming in, and what do we got down at the bottom, guys? We got a couple of clone spells. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna have an Electrone, guys. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off those heroes, and the heroes, they're gonna start doing a little bit of the funneling here in the eastern corner, and they're also gonna pick off this air defense while they're over there. And you know, when you first look at this base, you're like, the Town Hall's way at the top. How are they going to Electron this? Because, of course, you got to take out the enemy queen, guys. But, you know, the sweeper isn't really going to deal with this side, so they probably should have defensively had the sweeper pointing more towards this area over here, because that's where we're going to have the blimp come in, guys. We got a bunch of the balloons come in, probably ideally to suck up any black air mines, but the blimp gets hit by one anyway, but it still ends up making it over to the queen. Got the double clone down. All those balloons are gonna take out a ton of defenses. The Electro Dragon takes out the queen, and take a look at just how much value he got here. Take out the CC, take out the whole basically right side of the base, and this just makes you think, wow, I need to practice Electrone because this is a godly attack. And honestly, guys, it is not as easy as they make it look here. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of skill, and yeah, he does make it look really easy here. Completely smashing this base, made a real nice path here for his LaLo portion of the attack, making his way clockwise around the base. And just look at this, all the balloons coming together, swarming all these defenses in all different angles. It's just a beautiful sight to see. They're all a nice organized group, and we also got some back end loons coming on that final archer tower. And yeah, he's got 2 haste in his back pocket. He's got that warn ability still. He's got a couple of archers as well, and yeah, he's completely gonna save those for a rainy day, or just toss them down and swag them. But beautiful hit here, and once again showing the power of Electrone, guys. Yeah, we should go practice this all right now. Let's get into the next attack, guys, right after this. Alright, guys, so now we're getting into our Townhall 12 action, and we got Smasher coming in with a Queen Walk Pekka Bowler attack. Now, there might be a more inventive name for this. I'm not sure what it would be, but we're going to just call it a Queen Walk Pekka Bowler attack. Coming in with that Queen Walk, starting in the northern portion of the base, up at about 11 o'clock there. Queen's gonna start working her way down to the west. We got the king in now to do a little bit of tanking and funneling here in the western corner, followed by some balloons, which are really clutch. And the balloons go take out a Tesla, go take out the warden there. So it's just honestly brilliant there, being able to take out the 2 defenses while the king tanked. Now that we had a nice funnel established, a good clear shot at that town hall, we got the wrecker coming in, going to get the rest of our ground troops to come in towards that town hall as well. Everything down now. Chaos is unleashed. We got that nice warn ability to push through that Giga Bomb, and keeping all our troops alive through that. Look at how many troops are in the core there. All our troops coming 100 miles per hour straight into the core of the base. Take out the CC, and boom, dead stopped by that ice golem, guys. Wow, that's just so crazy how long that freeze lasts, but they're gonna still push through. The healers keeping them all alive here through the multi-target infernos, and the bowlers just kind of make short work of them as well. The Pekkas chopping through the walls real quick, and right now they have just taken out this base so fast, guys. We have some balloons coming in through the top, took out an archer tower. They're gonna take out that bomb tower, and just awesome job having those back end loons to take out those outer rim defenses is such a good idea. It helps tremendously here. And yeah, tons of troops still up, guys. It might not look like it, but there's still like 4 or 5 Pekkas still going. And yeah, that's a lot of troop camp space right there. And we still got our queen up, still got our warden. Completely wrecked this base, guys. Coming in with a little bit of a different attack here. X Factor's pretty good at being very versatile with their attacks. So we're going to get into the next attack right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to get into our next attack now. We got Calcrego coming in here, and he's going to do a Queen Charge LaLo at the Townhall 12 level, guys. And if you couldn't tell already, Queen Charge is so strong. We need to go practice this Queen Charge. We are starting that Queen Charge in the western corner, funneled by another baby dragon. And that's another thing that we've seen a lot of today. Those baby dragons doing some great funneling, and that queen just carving out that whole western corner of the base. Gonna head down towards these 4 defenses here, and we're gonna see a jump spell here, and it totally caught me off guard when I first watched this. I did not expect this jump spell to come down here. Awesome planning. I would not have thought of this, to be honest. Gonna be able to get in, take out the enemy CC, and give access to all of these defenses, and including the enemy queen as well. We got the king doing some funneling down in the south. He went from the west to the south there, and going to be able to open up a nice shot at the 2 air defenses down there as well. And he's going to, in a minute here, get in a back end wizard just to go and solo it like a boss. You'll see that in a moment. Gonna take out the eagle artillery first, just getting tons of value off of this queen charge, guys. Here comes the wizard. Gonna send some balloons in to take care of the cannon so that the wizard can have a fighting chance of taking out the air defenses. The queen got taken out by our queen, and look at this, the wizard takes out 1 air defense. Gonna go and take that haste spell, take out the other air defense as well. We got the LaLo coming in from the top now, and he times this perfectly, because if you guys didn't know, Giga Tesla, if it doesn't get hit by anything, it's just gonna pop up once there's 51% done on a base. So he times it perfectly, so it's right at 51, and takes out the town hall, and nice warden ability to push through that Giga Bomb. Has some cleanup up in the northern portion of the base, has the Stone Slammer and loons still coming in from the eastern corner now, and completely overkill at this point, guys. Stone Slammer pops, and there is just tons of balloons here. Last haste comes down, completely smashed this base. Like, no chance here. He had no chance. Calcrego, awesome name, by the way. Game of Thrones coming soon. Yeah, completely annihilated this guy. No chance for Phoenix. And real nice Queen Charge LaLo. We're gonna get into the last attack, guys, right after this. Alright guys, so we're getting into our last attack now. We got Smasher coming in again, and he's bringing the miners this time. So he's got that Queen Charge miners, guys. He's also got some balloons and a slammer, so you'll see where that comes into play. But we're going to start off that Queen Charge in the northern portion of the base. Got that king down. He's going to do some bit of funneling here, and he's going to head in towards the western part of the base. Queen going to be taking the damage here from the expo. Got the wall breakers in there to lead in to the core of the base, take out the Inferno Tower in a minute here. The king's going to use his ability. I'm sure that he meant for his king to take out the enemy king. I would almost guarantee that, because you wouldn't want to have to fight the king in the back end. But our queen taking out the CC at this point, and of course another ice golem. Why wouldn't there be an ice golem? Gonna be an update soon, guys, so we won't have that super long freeze. But Queen's gonna step up, take out the enemy queen, gonna take out the Eagle Artillery now. And then we also have some balloons and minions coming to cut down the southern portion of the base. Gonna trim it down so those miners have a nice clear path to travel. Had those balloons come in to take out the defenses that could target air, and then those minions just come in to do that cleanup, and doing an awesome job too. So you can see in the northern portion of the base, completely trimmed down by the queen, and really trimming down the south now. Have a nice narrow path for those miners to travel here, and those balloons were getting a lot of value there as well, coming out of that slammer there with that haste spell, taking out defenses, and this base is starting to look really bare. The only problem is that there's the Giga Tesla still up, there's the Barbarian King still up, and a Tesla farm. So we're coming into a lot of heat coming into the last portion of the base, and the Queen still got 2 walls to get through before she can get to the Giga Tesla. The Warden's going to pop the ability here, try and keep these miners alive. They're going to take on that Barbarian King, take him down, but you know, he's just got so much health. It takes so long for those miners to take him down, and especially getting shot in the ass by that Giga Tesla does not help the situation. They're all getting kind of picked off. The Queen pops her ability and then is going to be a boss and clutch that Town Hall. A few miners here are going to take out the last Archer Tower. I'm gonna go take out the Barbarian where he stands. I forget what it's called right now, but then they're gonna take out the Wizard Tower for that triple, guys. So we're gonna go take a look at the score screen one more time. Awesome war here from X Factor taking on Poetic Darkness. Just want to do a shout out to X Factor. Thanks for the invite, guys, and thanks for all the support. Incredible war, lots of fun recapping, and really just enjoyed watching all the attacks, even the ones that didn't quite make it into the video, but honestly, guys, this clan is crushing it. So yeah, look forward to doing more videos in the future, guys. If you haven't already, go and hit that like button if you like this video, if you like any of those attacks, and if you guys haven't already, go subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna be off now. You guys all have a good one. Peace out. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome. What's his